Well, imagine visiting a museum to learn about explosive devices, only to discover later that you were close to an actual explosive device. Well, that's exactly what happened recently in southern Alberta, where a real grenade was found. BCN's Heidi Echavarria has the story.
What seemed like a simple display piece turned out to be much more. At the 1077 Museum in Taber, southern Alberta, an unexpected discovery of a World War II grenade led to a rapid response from authorities to ensure community safety. Taya De Bona, the museum manager, explains how she found out that this grenade was not a replica.
I just thought this is just a really realistic looking prop. And then I picked it up and it was heavy, like really, really heavy and solid metal. All of the markings on the grenade, it said M2 on the top. So it didn't have like a museum number on it that would give any information as to its origin.
When authorities arrived, they confirmed her suspicions and the evacuation of the building and surrounding areas began.
But they came and they took the bomb, they put it in a explosion proof box, so that if it had gone off during transport, it would have been contained. And then I have already been told they did destroy it.
Although the grenade surprised everyone, De Bona has a theory about how it could have gotten into the museum.
What likely happened was a veteran took it when he was being trained for to go overseas and fight in World War II. So it had explosives inside, and thought that because it was a training grenade, it was harmless. It got donated with a bunch of other military stuff in his collection, possibly. It didn't have a fuse. So in the 40s, it was made to not go off when you pull the pin, right? But it was still dangerous because it had explosives inside. And because it's so old, the longer it sits, the more and more dangerous and volatile it gets.
Whenever someone finds a munition and they're not 100% sure of the history of it, you treat it as if it's live. And you can call the authorities just to determine that the fuse is removed or it's inert. Sometimes if it is a live ammunition, there is the potential it could be unstable and even dangerous to handle. But it's just treated with caution. Don't move with it. Don't play with it. Just keep it under observe. Treat it safe. It's not going to hurt anyone if no one plays with it or touches it.
I've gone through everything, all of our military sections. So I would like to say 98% sure we don't have another grenade.
For Bridge City News, I'm Heidi Echavarria.